Here's what's happening on this week's 108.9 The Hawk. Brand new age, a brand new day here at 108.9 The Hawk.
With those billboards that you've been throwing up
My God.
all over Valverde.
Thank you.
With a return to greatness.
Yes.
And it's a 3D one, actually. It comes out in your hands, and it moves. And I have noticed half of them have my head in your hands,
and I'm just squeezing, right? You saw that one? Hey, I'm Tasty Larry from Tasty Larry Injury Attorneys.
Well, first thought was I got to go to 98.6 The Squirts and give it a
Okay,
listen. And
get
then,
the off my phone.
And that's what they made my puppet into.
They
Big
your
lip,
puppet look all that
bottom lip, hanging out, just pouting the whole time.
Just
freaks me
leaking.
the hell out. Why can't you just play one more show?
'Cause me back hurts.
I don't want to be a
Oh,
jerk.
me back
Oh, my
hurts. The Hawk. The Wisp Turlington Show on 108.9 The Hawk. From the album Gore. Oh, my God.
Alice
Hard to
in
believe.
Chains.
No. No.
What?
Guess again.
My God. Temple of the Dog. MLB, not Major League Baseball, but Mother Love Bone.
I thought you were making an LL Bean joke, which I'm here for every morning on the Wisp
LL
Turlington
Bean,
Show.
were we listening to the LL Bean catalog?
That was
Is that the CD
LL
that
Bean.
comes
That LL Bean
with
has
the
started
LL
doing music, and we're like, okay, that's perfect. But no. We're joking, we're joshing, we're having some fun on the Wisp Turlington Show. And that, of course, is Stone Temple Pilots, 1992, from their album Core. Now, you may have remembered back in the day on Headbangers Ball when they would play the video, and they wouldn't put the cryon up. So you're like, is this Pearl Jam? So I see your confusion.
really freaked me. I mean, I didn't know, because I'm sitting there, I'm watching Headbangers Ball.
Okay.
And I'm just
Set
waiting
the scene.
all right.
Here we
It's
go.
late at night. I've got 3 shows that I'm clicking between.
You got dogs.
I got Saturday Night Live. Hoping they do the cone heads, and then
Please.
the person next to me is like, that was like 10, 15 years ago, Geoff.
Please,
what are you
God.
talking about?
Please, God, let it be
Please,
a
God.
cone head tonight. One
Please
cone
let
head.
them have a 6-pack of beer.
Oh.
And then I'm watching good old Howard Stern when he's got the
hell
big
yeah.
old hair,
Big hair. My God.
and everything was about Snapple.
Robin
he
lived in
just-
his hair in
Robin
those
took
ages. She had an
every-
apartment in the hair.
When the recording was done,
Done.
she got, and Howard would give her a Snapple, and he'd go, ooh, Snapple. You could hear her laughing until he closed the door, but
Done.
Howard's hair is one of the most soundproof apartments you'll ever
Oh, my
be in.
God. Good.
And
Pricey.
then I'm watching
Pricey.
The Ball, as we call it.
Yep.
And Ricky Rackman, is he going to have short hair? Is he going to have long hair? When are we going to get to the triple thrash threat where they're going to play the real death metal?
Oh.
Like Morbid Angel,
Yep.
God of Emptiness. But instead, depending on how the ratings were doing, you kind of had to wait through a couple Pearl Jam.
Yeah,
and a
Ricky would be
couple-
like, hey, guys, it's 1992. We all realize this. And then, boom. Plush. No getting away from it.
And then all of a sudden, what was that alternative show that was going to come after for only like 2 months?
Oh,
was like called Super
Alternative
Smash or
Nation,
something.
wasn't it? Are you talking
No,
about
no, Alternative
when
Nation.
Kennedy did
That
Alternative
was with
Nation.
Kennedy.
Yeah.
Great politics with Kennedy. Oh, she was like, I've got a great name. I better
Great,
stick with great politics in
Great
the future.
politics. Even in the 90s, you were like, I don't know. And then Ricky Rackman would be like, hey, I got to pay for this Gatorade I just got out of the machine. It's sex type thing. STP.
And before it started, you could hear him go, surprise, I've got better politics than Kennedy.
Surprise.
No, there was a show that happened right after the Ball, right after they canceled it, that was hosted by Courtney Love's Nanny, is
Oh my
how they
God.
described it.
Wow.
And it kind of looked like the magazine Ray Gun, but in MTV form.
Wow, I do not remember that show. Maybe we can get it would be great to get a VJ on the show sometime. Like a Dave
One
Holmes
time.
or a Damian Fahey. At any point in time, it'd be great to have them here.
Some point, if
on
Damian
108.9.
Fahey
Oh, my God.
could come by, or Dave, Dare to Dream.
Dare to Dream. We get a Pinfield in here.
Oh my God.
We get Puck.
We got a lot of people, and I gotta say, we have had some people that sounded like VJs.
Creepily sounded a lot like a VJ.
But that is where
I
that was
agree.
concerned.
It's 7:13 on the Wisp Turlington Show, 108.9 The Hawk. A return to greatness. Of course, that means I'm your host, the one and only Wisp Turlington. And then, of course,
I gotta say, Wisp, those billboards that you've been throwing up
My God.
all over Valverde.
Thank you.
With a return to greatness.
Yes.
And it's a 3D one, actually. It comes out in your hands, and it moves. And I have noticed half of them have my head in your hands, in your
And I'm just squeezing, right? You saw that one?
I did, and
Power.
I alternate between looking like kind of happy and I guess earning my Angry Man name by my head getting squeezed. I'm like, why is this happening to me?
It would certainly make you angry, which would be a good thing to bring to the air, hence it being your name. And, maybe
sometimes
then we can...
names mean nothing. It's like back in the day. And when I'm saying back in the day, I mean the 13th century when it would be hey, what's up? I'm John. I'm John Blacksmith.
Yeah.
I'm Geoff VJ.
Right,
Because, of course, they had great video.
Oh, my God. Hey, it's John Blacksmith here on MTV. We got a new video from Warrant coming up, but first, Y&T. Everyone's excited about Y&T. They know that we know that they're going to be the next big thing. It's Y&T on MTV.
And a little Eddie Trunk went, ooh, my favorite. He was 34 when he did that.
He was 34 years old. He had just moved to Las Vegas.
He's like, oh, I remember yesterday and today, but Y&T, who's this new band? They're like, whoa, no, Trunk.
Hey, speaking of Y&T, they're going to be playing the Trunk Festival this weekend. And that is not Eddie Trunk. It is actually a festival for old trunks, like those old steamer trunks you would take on the Titanic, and it would go down to the murky abyss on that boat. But maybe on another boat, you get to take that across the way, and it gets handed down from generation to generation to generation. That's what they hope happens at the Trunk Festival this weekend, brought to you by Trunks. You have to legally say their name like that. Try it, Geoff.
Trunks.
Oh, that's good. The puberty hits. The puberty hits. I'm
Every
76
time you
years
talk
old
about
and it
trunks,
breaks
the
it.
puberty hits. I don't know what they're putting in those steamer trunks at Trunks, but it's messing with everybody's chemical levels.
Messing with my chemicals. Speaking of messing with chemicals, we're going to check in with Big Truck. He's down at Verde Chemical Company. They are having a job fair today. So if you lost your slob job and you want to go work at a factory that looks just like the factory that Jack Napier fell into and became the Joker, 1989's Batman, you can do that down at Verde Chemical Factory.
And I tell you, in the new year, there are a lot of people who lost their slob jobs.
We're going to check in with
Health
Big Truck.
premiums went up, jobs went down, and they're all screaming, this town needs an enema.
You are my number one. Okay. All right, phone lines are open. And, I watched a lot of Friends over the weekend. So I'm going to Joey Tribbiani this and say that the topic this morning on the Wisp Turlington Show, a brand new age, a brand new day here at 108.9 The Hawk, is how you doing? And I'm not doing that in a way that's trying to, horn you up, women. I'm not trying to do that up. I want men and women, or however you identify, calling the Wisp Turlington Show. Phone lines are open.
Can you imagine how horny everyone was during watching Friends when it first ran?
Oh, my God. I mean, I watched it. Every
I would
week.
get slightly horny, slightly, when I'd watch him on Top of the Heap with Joseph Bologna, which was a spin-off of Married with Children that lasted very shortly. And I was like, this kid's got something. This show is terrible.
And there's only one place to watch reruns of Top of the Heat, of course. That's Channel 8, baby.
Channel 8, you're home for the shows that shouldn't be syndicated.
Nope.
But are.
No. I watched, there was a great Charles Farts marathon this past weekend. I watched every episode of Charles Farts. Anthony Michael Hall in Charles Farts.
And then I watched after that the marathon of Charles Fars.
What is
which
that?
was actually the spin-off of Charles in Charge.
Wow.
When he grew up. And he was like, let's take it serious and call me by my full name. Charles Fars.
Well, you learn stuff here. You may have learned a little on the Geoff and Wiz show, but
Just
you
a little
learned
bit.
a lot on the Wiz Turlington show. And phones are open. Let's go to line 43. All right. Who do we got? The question of the morning is, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great with Stevie Bix here.
Wait, who is this? Who is this?
Stevie Bix.
Stevie Bix. See, on the Wiz Turlington show, Scotty, our producer behind the glass, on the Geoff and Wiz show, we would say, do not give your last name. On the Wiz Turlington show, we're heritage. We're great already right out of the gate. We've been doing this show for at least 50 years. I don't care about last names. You can say whatever you want here on the Wiz Turlington show. So Stevie Bix, is it
When
Bix?
you got a name like Stevie Bix, you got to say the full name.
You gotta say it, because it reminds me, I don't know if anyone's ever told you this, Stevie. It sounds a lot like Stevie Nicks.
Who's that now?
The witch in
Witches of Eastwick.
No.
Which one was that? Was that Cher? Was that Michelle Pfeiffer?
She was not in Witches of East. My God, can you imagine? Can you imagine the real witch power they would have had they had Stevie Nicks in the Witches of Eastwick?
I'd have some witch power. Cake stand.
You dirty son of a bitch.
You dirty
Yeah,
dog.
okay. So, Stevie, you really have never heard of Stevie Nicks?
Never heard of her. What is that? Is that a her, right?
It's a her, just like the white-winged dove sings a sounds like she's singing.
Oh, the theme song to the Witches of Eastwick.
That is the theme song to the movie
I'm
Witches
getting more and more
Eastwick.
confused here.
You
Now I'm
are
starting to feel
really
like I'm not
confused.
doing
It's like
so
I'm
good
talking
anymore.
only Eastwick here, and I did not mean to. I woke up from Turlington Manor. I got in my limo, and I said, I'm not going to say a goddamn thing about my favorite
You can
movie
save
of all
that
time.
for Only Eastwood, which is, of course, our movie discussion show that's coming up at noon
Yep,
on One Way Point Nine Hawk, where they're only talking about Clint Eastwood movies.
We're talking Unforgiven today at noon, so make sure you're tuning in. We have a key grip named Roddy Rodderton is coming in. He
Thought we
worked
could
on-
have scraped the bottom of the barrel.
He worked. I know, my
Oh
God.
my God, a key grip. All right.
He's not even a good key grip. He worked
No.
on 2 Eastwood films. He worked on Unforgiven and Juror Number 2.
Oh my God, one of the best though.
One of the best Eastwoods.
It's
One
so
of the
good.
best.
He's going out on top. With
Oh
Juror
my God!
Number
Just
2.
he's just like, that's it. I'm done. Okay, so Stevie Bix,
Yeah.
answer the question. We got to get past this name here. How you doing, Stevie?
I'm doing great.
Okay, so what's going on in your world, Stevie? Well, you woke up this morning, Stevie. What was the first thought you had in your little brain?
Well, first thought was I got to go to 98.6 The Squirts and give it a
Okay,
listen. And
get
then,
the fuck off my
what
phone.
the hell are we doing here?
Scotty, do you
Scotty,
even
you gotta
screen calls
screen
anymore?
These things. My God.
My God.
Close the screen door on these people.
Jesus Christ.
My God.
Oh, well, hope that doesn't happen again.
I very much hope that
I
doesn't happen.
really, really hope that doesn't happen again.
That would become a pattern, and I don't like a good pattern.
I do not like patterns at all.
I want it to just keep going and going and
Nope.
going. Never
Nope.
connects.
Never. I like to say
I
no
want
to
life
everything.
to never connect.
I don't want to circle back on any fucking thing except for weather.
It's time for weather on 108.9 The Hawk.
Well, it's cold.
It's
You
cold.
could have figured that one out. Of course, weather brought to you by the good folks and sponsors of the Wiz Turlington Show, Food Gulch.
All of the food that fell in the gulch. Food gulch.
Let me say it now.
Food gulch.
Okay, a great deal on Eggsland's Best Eggs.
Oh, my God. Finally.
Finally.
You know, I visited Eggsland once.
What?
I
You got a visa? I've been trying to get a visa for Eggsland for so long.
took me 10 years.
My God.
I had to jump through so many hoops.
Literal.
Literal hoops. Like, it
Yeah.
was like...
I'm going to need you to see you jump again there, mate.
It was like a double dare competition.
Again. He was basically whiplashing you. Instead of you playing drums, you just have to keep going through the hoop. And he's like, again. Again, mate. Again.
On the one.
On the one, mate. On the one. Okay, so Eggsland.
And you're like, I'm just playing jazz. It's not that
it's
important.
just jazz, guys. We're not curing cancer. Christ. So you went to Eggsland. What did you see? I went to Eggsland, and what did I see?
Gotta say, not a lot of eggs.
What?
I was led to believe it would be a land full of eggs.
Scotty,
and that they would be the best eggs, but I think they're shipping out all the good eggs because I had one omelet. It was one egg omelet, and I was like, this is a scrambled egg. This is not an omelet when it's one egg. Eggsland Diner.
Scotty, go ahead and cancel my visa application to Eggsland. I will not be visiting.
I'm glad this came up naturally because
my God, me too.
I kept forgetting. I kept waking up every day this year thinking, tell Wisp to cancel that egg.
Every day in this new year that we're in right now, 2026. So we're barely into it. So we're talking, what, 30-some days or something?
So at least a handful of days.
Oh, God, I got to tell.
God.
December, you're like, I'm not saying anything to Wisp.
I know, God, no. I was worried you'd kill me if you found out that Eggsland was disappointing.
It's a brand new day, just like Sting says.
When he's having sex for 8 hours. He just says it the whole time.
And Trudy's like, God, please.
Jesus Christ.
Please.
Trudy's ever like, can we just have a quickie? I know I'd like a quickie. Keg stands. I mean, that's just more truth. That's not even dirtbag.
I'm going to say it right now on the Wiz Turlington Show. You may not have ever heard this before, but I love a quickie. I love getting in. I love getting out. I love getting back in my Barca lounger.
Got things to do.
I love kicking up my legs.
My God.
I love having someone come clean me off.
And who exactly is doing that?
That's Franny, my housemate. She comes in and she power hoses me. She gets a power sprayer down, and I'm just like, but I am squeaky clean right after.
It's just like when Kramer from Seinfeld shoots that kid with a fire hose in the movie UHF, starring Weird Al Yankovic. Because, he's playing Kramer in that movie.
Same character.
He says it's Stanley Spadowski, but then he keeps winking at the camera going, I'm Kramer.
Hey, we got to pay some bills, but coming up, we'll be back, and we'll play a fun game on the Wiz Turlington Show, but to pay bills, you got to play this. It's Sex Type Thing, STP, on 108.9 The Hawk. Hey, I'm Tasty Larry from Tasty Larry Injury Attorneys. Car accident? Did a motorcycle hit you while you were pushing your grocery buggy from Valmart to your car? Did you try to drive through Lasagna Junction as the whole roadway was crushing in on itself like it does daily? Did your automobile get clipped by literally any member of Motley Crue in their vehicle, driving like they own the goddamn road?
Watch where you're going, bro!
Then you need an attorney with a name that makes your opponents in court go, wait, his name is really Tasty Larry, and that's what he goes by on all of his billboards and television and radio commercials. And why is he so tasty? Is it a sexual thing? Or do his sweat glands just ooze a sugary substance all the time with no stopping? And scientists can't figure it out either. I can't tell you the truth. But the truth I can tell you is that Tasty Larry is ready to stand up for you in court. Tasty Larry, Injury Attorneys. Come get you lit.
The reason I listen to The Hawk is because I need something on in the background when I'm working on my night moves in my 60 Chevy.
108.9 The Hawk.
And it's the Perps. Got a little case of the Perps, Doc. It's a real deep purple down there, if you know what I mean. Dr. Jimmy's
Can I get a shot or something, Doc? Because these Perps are itching like hell.
Dr. Jimmy's going to give you 4 shots for that.
Oh, my God. Mark 1, Mark 2, Mark 3, Mark 4.
Mark 4, which he also refers to as the Father, Son, the Holy Ghost, and John Lord.
Oh, John Lord. Oh,
John Lord. He's a Lord. Get it?
I get it, but that's
comedy.
what he calls it.
Well, comedy's
Richie
alive and
Blackmore's
well.
in the side just going,
Nah,
I should have been a short name.
I'm going to the Friend Fair this weekend, and none of you is invited.
It's, of course, a great reminder to wish a good happy birthday to Richie Blackmore.
Oh, happy birthday, Richie Blackmore, if you're listening. I know you are. Hey, speaking of listening, though, if you were listening earlier, we told you this was coming. We got to check in with our man on the scene. You want a job? You want to work with chemicals? You want to grow 2 new hands? Well, you got to head on down to Verde Chemical, and right there doing a hot cast all morning long. Big truck, what's going on?
Oh, man. Hey there, Wisp and Geoff.
Big
So-
Truck, good to hear your voice.
Oh, my man, it's good to hear your voice there. Who was that?
That was Geoff.
That was Geoff?
Yes, Geoff the Angry Man, Garlock. My God,
Okay.
are the chemicals getting to you already?
Man, I can thank you for bringing that up because these fumes are hitting. Man, they are hitting. You remember when you went to Verde Elementary and you went down in the boiler room and all it said was asbestos. And you're like, oh, well, that sounds great. That sounds wonderful. Well, they're doing it again down here at Verde Chemical. If you love asbestos and you find yourself desperately needing work and you're like, I can go down there and breathe anything. Well, you're going to breathe it. You better believe it.
Oh, my God.
You're going to breathe it down here at Verde Chemical.
If they're doing it just like Valverde Elementary, I should say,
No, go on, yep.
do they have the beloved janitor from Valverde, Teddy Kruger?
Teddy Kruger?
Teddy Kruger. He
pervert?
was the best. Oh, no. That was his brother.
No, oh,
Teddy
was the good Kruger.
Teddy was the good Kruger. He was the most
Wisp was here.
supportive
Teddy was the good
janitor
one.
I've
Oh.
ever met.
I don't know. Well, let me see. Hey, Richie, I'm talking to the manager. Hey, is Teddy Kruger still working down here? Well, can you send him on over here to the mic? Okay, he's coming on over. He's coming on over. Here you go, Mr. Kruger. Here, hold on to this mic. You're on with Geoff and Wisp.
Oh, my God. Mr. Kruger, this is Geoff the Younger Man Garlock, but you just knew me as Geoff the Little Guy Garlock. And
I remember, bitch.
yeah, that I will say that was always the shared thing with Teddy and Freddie.
That's a Kruger affectation right there. It is.
He helped me with my algebra homework. He helped me pick up my reading, my alphabets.
I would say, back when you were here, Geoff, and I remember when you were just a little kid here, and you were trying to learn the Pythagorean theorem, and I said, well, it just goes like this, bitch.
And I got it.
Well,
and I gotta say, I'm realizing Valverde Elementary was really intense. That we were learning the Pythagorean theorem in 3rd grade, but I couldn't have done it without good old Teddy Kruger.
That makes me feel good, bitch. Yeah, that really warms the cockles of my heart, bitch. You've done a good thing here today. I was thinking about ending it all here today, but
Really?
I think I'm gonna live, bitch.
Wow,
He's
this
gonna
is
live,
wow.
bitch.
We
All
really
right.
went on a journey with Teddy Kruger.
Man, what else you gonna say after that?
I mean,
What
that's
else
about
are you-
it,
He's
Big
like,
Truck.
I want to live today, bitch.
I mean, isn't that our motto for 2026?
Man,
Shouldn't we all be quoting Teddy Kruger? I want to live today,
Teddy
bitch.
Kruger. Quote Teddy Kruger, and you want to live today, bitch.
Life is good, shirts. You better watch your back in 2026 because I think I want to live today. Teddy Kruger's coming for you.
And I want to get a job today, bitch. If that's you and you're saying that, you come on down here to Verde Chemical. Now, I got the van parked in front. It's melting a little bit, but I'm going to drive it home. If it drives, I will be driving it back to the station and then hopping in my big rig and hauling a bunch of chickens down to Naunton. So, man, that's my...
Godspeed to you having to go to
Godspeed.
Naunton, Jesus.
Good
Now,
luck.
Truck, can I ask you? They're
Yep.
giving out a lot of great jobs there.
Yep.
I got to ask, how many people that are taking the jobs are walking out of there with white skin, red lips,
Let me
and a
look.
big old smile on their face?
Let's see here. There's one. Oh, he's got a big old grin like it was carved into his cheeks.
Oh, my God.
Like God swooped down and he said, I'm going to give you the party, man. And that's what it looks like right there. A lot of people, I mean, shit, we got a lot of balloons out here. Hell, I'd say we got about 200 of them.
See, this is slightly what
It's
I was
a little
worried
concerning there. But you know what? I'm having a great time. I'm leaving soon. As long as
about.
this
I mean, I think you
damn
should hop
van-
in the... Here's the crazy part.
Yeah,
I
what's the
Truck, I never
Geoff,
wanted
tell
to...
me the crazy part out
The
of
crazy
all
part
of
about
this.
all of this, because none of this has been crazy so far. The crazy part is I'm about to say, Truck, get your ass to Naunton, which is something I feel like I've never said.
I don't think anybody's ever said that, but I would do it.
Maybe it's been said by Arnold Schwarzenegger in Total Recall 2.
So come on
When he
down
goes,
here.
Get your ass to Naunton.
Get your ass
Get
to
your ass to
Naunton.
Naunton.
Come on down here, get your ass a job, bitch. And a nice, looks like everybody's walking out with purple suits. That's a nice thing. It must be the look of Verde Chemical. And a lot of flowers that spray. That better be water, and you better stop
stay away from the
spraying it on
flowers,
that
big
van.
truck.
Hey, leave that on.
Okay, all right.
My God. I think it's going to turn out fine down there.
I think it's going to turn out fine.
What's the worst that could happen in 2026?
What? Please don't ever question that or say that out loud. Scotty, he shook me up a little so much. I need my favorite song, please. Oh my God!
Oh God, that song hits a little different in 2026.
Really
I gotta
does,
say.
doesn't it? It just
I think
gets
for
in
the
there and
first
cuts
time,
away.
here's the crazy part, and maybe this is what 2026 is all about. For the first time in my life, I'm realizing that Genesis song might be a little problematic.
How?
That's the thing. I feel.
Oh, you just feel it. This is a feeling. It's not a thought.
It's a feeling. Like, it's not a thought. I haven't figured out how. I watched the video and I just think, okay, all in good fun.
Yep.
Maybe that's an old thought. Play it one more time so I can decide if this is a real
let me
thought
know.
or a
Is
feeling.
this a feeling or a thought?
I mean, good tune.
Yep.
The music's great.
Yep.
Still feels a little questionable, but it's fine.
Yeah, it's hard to say, but we do say this. We are your Genesis station, 108.9 The Hawk, and that's all I'm really going to say about that. Get
If
it?
you say more, Tony might stab you. honestly.
Tony just stabbed
Tony
you
Banks.
from his piano. He's like, this is my riff. I'm playing it.
The one person who could go to the chemicals and not get screwed.
Oh, my God. Pushing in the chemicals. Genesis on the Hawk.
Are you ready to hear the evilest music in all of Valverde? Well then check out The Hellhole, hosted by me, Robbie Agatakales Dalton, every other Wednesday at 2 to 3 in the morning. Yeah, that's right, we're going to be bringing you the evilest underground metal on 108.9 The Hawk. All of your favorites, from ceremonial disembowelment to necroptic ingurgitated putrefaction. And if that ain't heavy enough for you, check out the last 5 minutes of the show for our truest, most cult music with Dark Side of the Swamp. Yes, it's all the best in black metal, one-man depressive black metal, on black metal, funeral doom, porno grind, porno power metal, porno doom, NWO BHM, NWO SDM, NWO SSDM, NWO XTBE $4, Doom, and one Skinnerd song that my dad's making me play. So remember, keep it true, keep it cult, keep it death with The Hellhole. Only on 108.9 The Hawk, Valverde's only classic rock.
Yep, ending a 30-song Genesis rock block. It's I Can't Dance on the Wis Turlington Show. 9:32 on the Wis Turlington Show. That was a long block.
I mean,
Long-
that
we're
wasn't
almost
the
done.
radio edit we played.
We are
Here's what,
almost
Scotty, did
done.
we actually just play the entire We Can't Dance record instead of I Can't Dance? Because that's a double EP.
That
Double
is-
LP,
mean,
I
my
should
God,
say.
It's like you put in the live albums, too, in that block.
God. I
Hard to
did
say.
feel like I heard Peter Gabriel's voice in there, and I was like, why are we listening to Genesis live? And then I could hear a lot of tambourine. I was like, why are we also hearing Genesis Seconds Out? Okay, this is just a radio edit, but
I guess
all right.
it is, but it excited somebody, and they're on the line right now. Line 42, ladies and gentlemen, the keyboardist for Genesis. It is Mr. Tony Banks. Tony, my homie. Anything you want to say, just blurt it out there.
Oh,
Tony.
you're not gonna ask Tony how Tony's doing?
Okay. you
You
okay?
just assumed-
Oh, wow. Tony's been listening to the Hawk today. Wow. Okay, here we go. Beep, back. Hey, Tony Banks. How you doing?
Not great.
I figured that would be the answer. What's going on? What's not so great in Tony Banks' world right now? Where are you, first off? Where are you right now?
I'm in the studio.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you're right there.
I'm right over here.
My God, you're calling from over there. Okay, well, you
That's
could
why
have said
Tony
something.
Banks isn't feeling too good. You don't even notice that
well,
Tony's here.
Scotty, you got to let me know next time Tony's in here, please.
I've
'Cause-
written 4 classical records.
Oh,
in the
God,
time
here we
that
go.
I've been
Here
sitting
we
over
go.
here in my head.
Can't
and
wait to
you
hear
aren't
'em.
even paying attention to
No.
me. So how is Tony doing?
I guess
Well, I
bad.
got to say Joey Tribbiani, not good.
Is that what you would have said on? Would that have been your catchphrase on Friends?
Not good.
Not good.
I'd
And
say
everyone
Smelly
has.
Cat, not good.
You didn't like Smelly Cat.
The episode where Tony Banks doesn't like Smelly Cat.
the
that
best.
would have been the one where I
The
came in as a
best.
guest star.
So what's going on? I know Genesis is done and wrapped up, unless you guys get another Ray What's-His-Fuck to do another Genesis album.
Unfortunately, Ray What's-His-Fuck is busy in 2026.
He's got a big year. It's
He's
a big year
singing
for
with
What's-His-Fuck.
Y&T.
Oh, my God. Well, then he's going to be at the Trunk Festival this weekend at the Verde Fairgrounds. Now, that's
And
not...
I am so bummed about that.
Yeah, well, sorry.
We tried to get the old crew back together for 2026 to surprise everyone, but it all went to shell.
Okay,
all
so who
went
would
to
be
hell.
in this old crew there?
Well, of
Mr.
course,
Banks?
we immediately went to Ant.
Okay.
Good old Anthony Phillips.
Yep.
Stage fright got worse.
Oh, no.
He's even more afraid of the stage.
Good.
So instead, he's writing Spicks and Specks, Volume 2024.
Deep
all
cut
acoustic
there.
pieces,
Deep
15
cut.
string guitars.
Yep.
So then I was like, all right,
Delicious.
let's go to Steve Hackett.
Uh-huh.
Steve Hackett said, no dice, my man.
Really?
He said, no dice. He's doing a cover
Wow.
album of Genesis, Wind and the Wuthering,
Wow.
but in the sound of Herbie Hancock from the Death Wish soundtrack. That's why I think he said, no dice, my man. It got very... I was like, I don't even know what that means, Steve Hackett. And he gave me a knowing wink. And I
He's
said,
like a
"All right."
wink. But I think what he means is it's going to be in the format that Herbie Hancock chooses to do all of his music. And it's very frightening. And it's played by mannequins and other headless beings. And it's all a lot of boop, 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 boop. And it scares the shit out of me.
There are 3 videos that scared me more than anything growing up.
Okay, let's
When I
name
say
them.
growing
One.
up, I mean in my 40s.
Yes, in your 40s, because that's when you do your growing. Number 1.
Herbie Hancock.
Yep,
That video.
that
Not
video.
good.
No, okay.
Billy Joel. Pressure.
Ooh, why?
I went in because I never was a Billy Joel fan, but then I
Right.
was like, well, he's playing synthesizer. That might be interesting.
Okay.
And then that goddamn kid got sucked into that foam pit that was the carpet, and it freaked me out. He turned sideways, and then he came out through water, and then there was an old man version of him. I was like, Billy Joel, what the hell are you doing?
That was The Unforgiven before The Unforgiven. Metallica ripped off Pressure by Billy Joel. You heard it here first on the Wiz Turlington Show.
Unforgiven 5, Pressure. Nobody
Yep.
likes that version.
Nobody likes that version.
And the third video that's freaked Tony Banks out the most,
Drum roll.
that Land of Confusion by
Oh,
Genesis.
yours.
Spitting Image. Mike Rutherford came over and he said, well then, gonna get Spitting Image. And I was like, hell no. You thought I was scared of life before? Check out my face now. And then I did that, and that's what they made my puppet into.
They made
Big
your
lip,
puppet look all that.
bottom lip, hanging out, just pouting the whole time.
Just
freaks me
leaking.
the hell out.
Leaking. It could hold. You give that
leaking.
Tony Banks puppet a glass of water and you say, hold that in. and it's just-
Mike Rutherford's head was so long.
oh, my God.
Nose so long. Phil Collins' face so tiny. And
So
my lip
tiny.
just dripping water everywhere.
So tiny. You're
Just like Ronald
dripping.
Reagan drinking that water and throwing in his face at the end. I got shivers thinking
Oh,
about it.
man, I'm scared. God, I could do Genesis comedy all goddamn day long, but I'm going to have to hang up on you, Tony. But you sit in the corner quietly, okay? Thank you.
My
Where
God,
did
he
you
really
go,
was
Geoff?
just
Jesus.
behind us. I go to the bathroom for 2 seconds.
2 seconds.
Because
Tony Banks
honestly,
over there.
I'm not gonna lie. I love when we play these games, but I don't need to really hear what these slob jobs are, freaking
God.
these chuds, how they're doing. I know how they're
don't
doing.
care.
Miserable.
Miserable.
And then what happens? I pop a squat. Tony
Yeah.
Banks
I
comes
don't need
in,
to hear this.
and I could hear him. I could hear him over the speaker.
Well, we
And I was
play
like,
it through
Tony,
the building.
Tony, I've got so many thoughts about the Land of Confusion video, Tony. But
Oh,
I really had to go. I had too many churros before we
Well,
started.
you're in luck. It's not Tony Banks dialing in, but we do have the one and only Phil Collins. So you can ask Phil any question. Phil, how's it going, man?
Oh, it's going great, mate. It's going so good.
Oh my God, Mr. Collins, you are my favorite singer.
Right?
You are my favorite drummer.
Right?
Why can't you just play one more show?
'Cause me back hurts.
I don't want to be a
Oh,
jerk.
me back
Oh my
hurts so much.
I even look at a drumstick and I'm like,
And me bandmates don't understand. Me bandmates say, why don't you just play through the pain? And I'm like, what? You want me to play fucking while I'm just crying from the pain? Why don't you do it?
And Mike
that's how I
Rutherford
ask
really
it. I
was.
say that. Yeah.
Why don't you do it?
Why don't you do it?
I mean, I gotta say, Mike Rutherford does throw a lot of shade at you every time he has a chance to be a talking head about why you guys aren't doing any more touring. I can't believe it sometimes.
Oh my God, just so he can get up there and play his blue Stratocaster guitar. Nobody gives a shit.
Ask me any question about Genesis and I will tell you the bloody truth right now. Also, first, there's a glass of water over by Tony Banks. Could you give it to him? It'd be great to see him try to keep it in his smug little mouth.
Oh,
That's
water's
good.
everywhere.
That's good. I love
amazing,
hearing that.
Tony.
All right, Geoff, you can ask him anything about Genesis. Biggest day in your life ever. Go. All right,
guess
what you got?
The
What you got?
question I've always wondered.
All right, Tiger, what you got?
What brand of Hawaiian shirt were you wearing when you decided to become frontman and went for Hawaiian shirts as your look?
That was the Jimmy One Meal. Your Jimmy Buffett in Valverde. He had a line of really nice Hawaiian shirts, and I wore that. It was a gift. It was a gift to me from the great, late Jimmy One Meal.
My God, rest in power.
So much
Jimmy.
cocaine we did.
Really?
We did so much cocaine.
Which goes antithetical to your book, because in your book, Not Dead Yet, you seem to say that you didn't really do much stuff until you got divorced like 3 times, late in your 30s. Then you almost drank yourself to death. But cocaine didn't count, maybe in your story.
Cocaine never counts. You
Now
don't
when
write
Jimmy
about
One Meal's
cocaine.
involved.
You know, there's so many drugs that you and people are like, crystal methadone. That one counts. Right? That counts.
This, I gotta say, this might be the first time I've realized that it's crystal methadone.
Opium minimum.
Opium minimum. Like
Counts.
Marcos Miniman, the drummer, the world famous
Counts.
fusion drummer. Yes.
Weed does not count.
Weed doesn't count.
Cocaine does not count. That's a Fleetwood Mac rule, mate.
I was gonna say,
That's
that
a
sounds
Fleetwood
like
Mac
a Fleetwood
rule.
Mac rule.
All right, I gotta piss off.
Well, I mean, I guess I did get my one question.
He said one question.
I guess
so.
Genesis, my favorite band, but that's the one question that always burned in my soul.
You know what? For a second there, it really felt, Geoff, that you were going just a little bit too deep.
Oh, I was in too deep.
Yeah. Yep. Well, our 40 block of Genesis continues right here on 108.9 The Hawk. Enjoy. 108.9 The Hawk with Jason Gore and Geoff Garlock.
A comedy podcast about a fictional classic rock radio station.
Hear and see new episodes every Monday. Subscribe on YouTube,
Apple Podcasts,
Spotify,
Pocket Casts.
Overcast, and wherever you get your podcasts. Support the show by going to patreon.com/1089 The Hawk. Get video and audio episodes 1 week early, bonus shows, and so much more. Get that merch by going to our website at 1089thehawk.com. And if you like what you heard in this episode, you can check out a ton of 108.9 The Hawk episodes on our website at 1089thehawk.com or wherever you get your podcasts. A comedy podcast about a fictional classic rock radio station. 108.9 The Hawk with Jason Gore and Geoff Garlock.